I think she inspires me to be that type of woman. I think I'm a little bit like her. I could be a little louder in certain areas, so I think she's inspired me to be the best version of myself.
The premiere is finally here. Congratulations. What was it about the script that really made you want to be a part of it?
Well, a ton of things about the script really drew me in. One of them being that Martinez, first generation Mexican American from East LA. I'm second gen, and so I've always wanted to be able to bring the stories that I've heard from my mom and her siblings and really try my best to bring that to life, as well as learn more about the first gen experience.
What was that process like getting into your character? Because I feel like you continue to evolve and develop during the entire series.
Oh yeah, I mean, Martina has a journey from the beginning to end. And she's really curious in the beginning. She doesn't really know a lot about this world at all. And I feel like by the end, she comes out of it with a really strong sense of purpose. The way that I got into that was, honestly, I listened to a lot of podcasts about the first gen experience, which was super, super helpful. Doing fun things like creating playlists. I love to work with music to really feel into her world and what that might be like. And also just seeing the sets that everybody built was like, you felt like you were really stepping into the world.
I'm curious, what did you enjoy most about your character, and what was the process like of getting into that role of playing the character?
I mean, the writing made it so easy to get into the role. It was written right there on the page. I didn't have to do all that much work myself, honestly. Michael and Kendall and Michael Conley just sort of laid the character right out for you. What I enjoyed most was I like the team aspect of it. I like the camaraderie of this cold case unit and how they all have their strengths and they're all volunteering their time except for Ballard's character. So I love the way we all came together like that as a unit of just actors as well. We really supported each other and just had such a great time.
For you, when you first read the script, what did you enjoy about the script? And more importantly, what did you enjoy about your character?
I appreciated how free the character was for the first time in his life. He's fully and completely himself. And that's a freeing character to play, I think. Someone who's finally settled in his own skin. But also, I loved how quickly the mystery begins. It's a really captivating story, a captivating crime drama, but it's really filled with interesting characters and a warm center, which was great.
Now, when it came to getting to know your own character and how you were going to portray that character on camera, what was that process like for you?
The most intuitive form of acting between writers and actors happens on television because they begin to write for you individually. Now, in this case, all the scripts were already finished by the time we started, which is very rare. And yet it felt as if it was tailored just for me anyway, which was really exciting.
Well, what drew my attention initially was my character description said that I was a pole dancer. So, apparently I'm kind of a wild, loose cannon. I'm not like your grandma that everybody expects. And I remember telling them, we had a meeting, and I said, I can't do the pole dancing. And they said, no, that's just, giving you a sense of her temperament. And I was like, okay. So that helped me, figure out who this character was. So I don't have to pole dance, which is very good. But that she's a very, still curious, excited about life, but still very grounded and really caring so much about Maggie Q, and that meant a lot to me. The rest of the script is all procedural, but it was so well written that it was really calling to me.
I knew when I read the breakdown of her, I was like, this girl is so cool. I want to be her so bad. So when I got the audition, I was like, I gotta embody who this woman is, which is this woman who's sure of herself, confident in her work, and is super passionate about it. So I thought the exact same thing when I read it. I was like, this girl is a badass. I just want more of that.
How similar are you to the character?
Ooh.
That felt very natural.
Well, thank you. I think I strive every day to be as badass as Parker. I would like to be as strong-willed as she is. I would like to be speaking up for myself in ways that she does. I think she inspires me to be that type of woman. I think I'm a little bit like her. I could be a little louder in certain areas, so I think she's inspired me to be the best version of myself.
I enjoyed how you guys really took over LA and the Valley. What was it like having being able to shoot in these locations?
Well, I think it's so important that we keep shooting in LA. You know, LA, it's a beautiful town with beautiful people, and I mean, the show's always been such a love letter to Los Angeles. So I just think we keep shooting here, keep making movies here, keep making TV here. This town is unlike any other place. Yeah, so it's definitely a kiss to LA.
You know, I'm playing a woman who's actually, a character that's based on a real woman, which is incredible because this is a 30-year veteran detective of the LAPD homicide unit, and she is my mentor, and she's with me on set every day. So the way that I transformed into her was actually very simple. I spent a lot of time with the real person, and you know, the reality is, it's an honor to play these people, these men and women who serve. There are some really good ones out there, and I really want to show them the best light.
Speaking of mentor, you were also a mentor to Samira on set. So, you know, the two of you basically became one unit together. So what was that process like? It was her first time being number 2. So what was that process like?
No, it's really fun. I mean, she was ready. I read with her, read with a few people, and I remember reading with her in the room, and I knew she was the one right away.